Wild Rift.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's my first time trying. Actually, I think I've played this character a couple of times.
Minions have
Let's get right into it. This is Raid Boss, and today I'll be playing Kassidin. And I want you guys to tell me how I did. I usually don't like to play burst champions. I like to play very tanky champions like Maokai, Galio. I've been getting a little bit better at Ornn. And we are up against a Nora. And I get poked down quite a lot because I don't play Nora very often. And I just really tried to focus on last hitting my minions. Pretty sure I get to about level 5 where I actually start feeling comfortable trying to burst my opponent down. And I think my jungler dies at some point. I can't quite remember, but they got a little salty when I didn't help them. So I was just focusing on staying safe though. Nice kill on the ballista. Yep, just last hitting minions right here. Just to let y'all know, this is a pre-recording, if you can't tell already. I do not like to record matches while I'm playing, because not only do I get a heck of notifications from work, but it just mitigates my editing. It just mitigates the problems I have when editing. I'd rather just be able to record a nice video and then tell you how I played or how I am playing in the video. In my opinion, that's how I'm thinking. See here, I hit level 5 and I just try to test out my burst to see just how damaging I am. And I just continue farming safely. And if Nora gets dangerously close, then I'll just burst in and try to go for the kill. See how she just wasted her ult on me? Luckily, I didn't die. I probably should have died, but I didn't. I got very lucky. But back to what I was saying. This is a pre-recording. I don't like to record while I play live games because not only could my signal go out of whack, but I can make it more visually appealing to you by pre-recording it and turning all my quality settings and frame rate all to the max without having to worry about performance dropping. And it allows for the gameplay to look a lot smoother, despite the fact that it's just a pre-recording and I'm just talking nonsense. Alright, we're just going to clear this wave very slowly, of course. We don't want to push the wave because then that puts us at a disadvantage and we do not want to get ganked. We are very squishy and that'd be the worst thing for me as a squishy player. And one thing I noticed while playing this champ is even though it's stated that he's very difficult to play, I agree, but I disagree. I feel like once you get into the habit of just last hitting and being trade avoidant, which is not trying to trade whatsoever, you just want to focus on last hitting those minions and creeping up with your creep score. I've noticed that if you're trade avoidant and you just last hit minions during the entire duration, of laning phase, unless you have an opportunity like now to try and get a kill, then you will scale. And it's really not that difficult to survive. You just gotta focus on last hitting those minions. I'm gonna clear this wave. I think I run out of time when trying to get plates for this. Okay, never mind. I do knock a couple of plates down. And the reason why I placed the ward there is because I knew that the jungler was going to try and gank me. I didn't know from which side, but that was the safest way to know. Is just hit it in that top camp right there. And right off the bat, he tries going for a gank, and I spotted him right away.
Middle turret is under attack.
See, just helped my jungler get that gank right there. Luckily, my jungler is paying attention to me. There is no worse feeling in the world when there is a ganking opportunity and my jungler is right there and doesn't do anything. This happens a lot when I'm in top lane. I will be pushed in under my turret. My jungler will be farming like right there next to me and not do anything. There I go to pick up my second kill. Just help my jungler secure that objective. This game is all about objectives. You can't forget to help your jungler. Whenever I jungle, this happens to me a lot. My bot lane will be sitting there farming minions as I'm trying to take the objective. And it's pretty frustrating. Your jungler should be the most valuable member on your team when an objective is up. When there is an objective up, you need to be protecting that jungler and helping them secure that objective. Especially if you're a support. You cannot just stay in bot lane and farm minions while your jungler is getting attacked by 2 to 3 people trying to take the objective. That's a no-go. Here I go to pick up my second item.
Under attack. Dominating.
I got my stasis enchant. I've never built this character before, so I'm going off of the default build, but it makes a lot of sense because the first item is for ability power scaling, so I'll scale over time, and that stasis enchant really does help me survive if I ever do get into a sticky situation. My cooldowns are quite quick, so that stasis enchant allows me to have another ability the moment I am in danger and can't escape. So there I go, flashing in, I miss. I'm gonna try to help out my teammate here. I decide not to entertain that fight because of the fact that we're pushing in their jungle and it's just not good. I stick around to help my team in case, but I really don't want to be in the thick of the fight trying to get kills when I don't have any vision whatsoever in the enemy jungle. It's just not a good scenario. Just trying to safely clear this wave right here. Nora's just really trying to poke me down. I still got to be careful, even though I'm a level ahead of my opponent. I still need to be careful because I have no magic resist. I have like next to nothing. So if I get hit, I'm as good as done. So I got to be very careful. Unless I'm up close and can burst them down, and then I gotta go away. See, like right here. I go to burst them down, and I try to escape. I had to use my stasis enchant, and there you go, see? Stasis enchant right back into my ult, and I flashed right into them and killed them. That is exactly how I've realized how you gotta use this champ. See, as you can tell, I'm not quite used to his kit just yet. I ended up hitting my my ultimate there instead of a skill that would have cleared that wave right away. So I just kind of did a weird teleport and didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So trying to let people know where the enemy jungle is at, just so that way they are aware. One thing I've noticed is you want to, obviously you want to keep your eye on the mini-map, but if there's anyone you need to be watching out for on the mini-map at all times, it is for your jungle and the enemy jungle. Your jungler is going to be the one that saves your ass sometimes during laning phase. And the enemy jungle is going to be the one that kills you during laning phase. So you need to know where the enemy jungle is. And if you don't always know, that's totally fine.
Middle turret is under attack.
You just gotta play safe. You can't overextend. If you don't know where the enemy is, do not overextend. You're basically just giving them free gold at that point if you're overextending. Flashing for the nice kill. There we go. Yep, there we go. And then we're gonna secure, I believe this is our second dragon. And get the nice kill on that. On Maokai. I'm gonna try chasing him down here. I feel so slow, but I do secure the kill. Do not be afraid to dive towers. If your enemy is really low and you have a lot of damage in your arsenal, do not be afraid to dive that tower and get the kill. It's kind of sad that you'll have these burst damage champions that are too afraid to dive tower, because I have dove towers so many times as a tank to give my team an opening window to get a kill, and I'll take up to 3 to 4 tower hits before my team does it. And I'll end up almost dying and there was no kill. Instead I looked dumb diving the tower trying to help crowd control my team.
Bottom turret is under attack. Turret lost. You are godlike.
Got some nice burst there. This champ is so satisfying. I play a lot of tanks. Oh, I died. I got a little too arrogant. But this champ is very, very satisfying. When you just burst them down, do like three abilities, and you almost wipe their entire health bar. I'm not used to that because I play too many tanky champions. So that feeling is unknown to me. Right now we are 8-1. My team is going after Callista right now, and the enemy jungle and their ADC.
Ally slain.
Yeah, their ADC is just dancing around them right now. And I jump in and I get the nice flank there. One way to counter Callista, if you were to pick one champ to counter Callista, it would be Maokai. Maokai's skill 2 locks on to anybody no matter like who. And they can't target you once you've pressed your skill 2. You're untargetable, and that lockdown plus Frozen Heart destroys Kalista players. So if you see an enemy Kalista on the enemy team and you're support or top or jungle, I would highly recommend choosing Maokai. It'll save your team a bunch of problems. Because that dancing around thing would never happen. That just would not happen if there was a Maokai on my team. Also, this is not a rank match. So I'm just practicing. This is PvP. I can't remember what league or rank all my other teammates are at, but I'm currently struggling in Master 3. Trying to get to Grandmaster. I think the highest I ever got was Master 1. And yeah, I still have some learning to do, but my forte is probably support. I'm pretty confident in jungling, and I'm pretty decent at top lane. I do play mid every now and again. I'm not the best mid player, but I am competent. ADC, I'm just at a loss for words. I'm not good at ADC at all. So, yep, there I go, killing Kalista again. It's that burst damage that's saving me, because Kalista is very, very hard to catch. And if you just land, I've noticed with this champion, if I do land my blink, I'm able to burst her down very, very quickly, and I usually do get the kill. Can't remember how many times I do get the kill on Kalista in this match, but
enemy double kill.
Nice triple kill. Ooh, nice quadra from my jungle. That was really nice.
Rampage. Ace.
I'm going to reward myself by taking the enemy's camps. Always take enemy camps after a massive team wipe. Do not be afraid to take enemy camps. Either you're pushing a lane or you are taking a camp.
Enemy turret
if there's
destroyed.
If there's like at least 3 to 4 enemies dead on the enemy team, you need to be pushing lanes, destroying towers, or taking camps. Gonna try to help my team prepare for Baron here. I don't have any vision on the enemy team, so I'm very, very cautious about taking this ward. I was kind of wishing the support would be the one taking those wards, because as a support, it's kind of your job to roam around and eliminate enemy vision, because all you have to do is hit it once and it's gone, instead of having your squish your heroes waste 3 autos on a ward and then get killed. Secured the kill on Nora. I was going to dive Ezreal, but I think I got a little too focused on trying to take out the Bravos, because we were trying to take out the enemy jungle. And that's why I prioritized, and I just lost track of this Ezreal who does kill me. Yeah, he basically kills me, and I think it was one other person he also killed. Just staying under tower, he's got that range, and he was doing what he was supposed to.
Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy slain.
Nice kill on Kalista. Kalista, however you say it. Let me know in the comments if you want to keep hearing these commentaries. This is my first commentary, by the way, so if you're shocked about my voice, I apologize in advance, but I'm not apologizing because this is how I sound. This is how I'm always going to sound, so deal with it.
Enemy slain.
My
Killing
teammates just
spree.
killed Ezreal right there, so nice kill there. And now we should be attacking Baron. That'd be the safest bet. I'm going to try and hide in the shadows, see if I can eliminate enemy vision. So that way I can protect my team. I'm going to try to hunt down this enemy jungler. I don't know where he went, but okay. Our AD carry got him. Gonna try to secure the kill and wipe out Maokai. He's totally surrounded, so he was not gonna survive that. Gonna try to take the dragon here. Shouldn't be any contest because they're all dead.
Has slain the elder dragon. Enemy turret destroyed.
Got the kill on Ezreal. I think we're about to close up the game right now.
Rampage.
Yeah, this game is done. I'm just gonna kind of stick around. I'm gonna keep empowering these waves, and there's nothing they can do to stop me. I don't care if they outnumber me or not. And yeah, the enemy team tries to go and save their base, but it's only a matter of time at this point. Yeah, they're done. And that's GG, folks. That's
Victory.
my very first commentary, and probably my third time playing Kassidin. Like, I really did not expect to do this well. I'm gonna show you my runes here. I'm assuming this is the standard rune build. Very bursty. Yeah, and that's it.